Hi everyone, it's Gina and Stephen with Live Deeper 10X.
Today we're going to be talking about vaccinated Americans traveling overseas from Spain to Portugal, and specifically what documentation you need to do it. So let's take it away. First, a little background on us. Gina and I are traveling the world on the cheap. And the first part of our leg involved going to Spain for the Camino de Santiago, which really involved Spain to Portugal. And we are both doubly vaccinated, so this video gives information specifically to Americans who are vaccinated trying to move from Spain to Portugal. There are 4 pieces of documentation that you need to do this from Spain to Portugal. The first is your passport. The second is your vaccination status card. The third is a negative COVID-19 test taken within 72 hours of your departure. And the fourth is your passenger locator form. Take it away, G.
Okay, so again, one of those things that you need to be mindful of is that with the information that we're giving you today is based on the current time that we're in. So we traveled in August of 2021. So if you're traveling a few months from now, please be sure to check with your airline or check with the government that you're planning on traveling to. They provide all the up-to-date information as well. So we made the decision to get a COVID-19 test 72 hours prior to going to Portugal. Even though we were traveling en route to Madrid, we still had to get that test done before we could arrive in Portugal. They still made it mandatory. So we got our 72-hour COVID PCRS test done. They don't take the rapid. They only do PCR, so it's very important that you do that. The second is that you go to your website, Portugal cleanandsafe.pt, and it will take you directly to a passenger locator form. We'll make sure to link this down in the notes so that way you can access it easily. You'll fill out this locator form letting them know where you're going to be. One thing that's completely new in the world of COVID is that almost every place that you travel now internationally is going to ask you to complete one of these locator forms. They're going to call it something different from each country, but it's important that you have that with you when you get to the gate. If you don't have this completed, they will not let you board the plane. So it's really important that you check to make sure that you've got this completed. Also, as I mentioned in the previous video, some of these airlines and places that you go will have a central location where you can actually keep all of your documentation in one place. You can pull it up on your app on your phone. You don't have to worry about juggling with lots of paper. If you're old school and you want to do that, that's fine, but they do provide an easy access to your QR codes by just using your phone. So make sure you keep that in mind.
And we would recommend getting comfortable with setting up a folder on your phone, because if you go from country to country, you need a new one of these for each country, and so it's just easier to be able to do it on the phone, find your folder, pull it up.
Yep, and be mindful of the fact that some people like to have a backup anyway, because if your phone dies or if your SIM card isn't working based on the country that you're in, so be sure to have a backup just in case. So when you're traveling to Portugal, you've got to complete this passenger locator form. That has to be completed within 48 hours. So you've got your 72-hour PCRS test done, you've got your results back on that. That's probably uploaded into a portal somewhere that you can have it available. And then you have to complete the passenger locator form, which is asking you for the airline that you're taking, the flight number, your seat number, the date of your arrival, the time of your arrival. What's really important is they want to know where you're going in that country. So they want to know that, is this your final destination, or are you moving on to someplace else? Either way, you have to have an address of where you're going to be in that country, so that if something does happen, they need to know how they can get in touch with you. So if you're staying in a hostel, provide the hostel address. If you're staying and doing house sitting like we are, you provide the house sitting address. But it's very important that you provide a destination of where you're going in Portugal when you arrive. When that's completed and you hit submit, you will get a QR code by email that you'll take with you. And so again, upload that, put it on your app, or bring a copy with you. Make sure you bring that to the gate with you so that you can board your plane.
And if you're going to be traveling around the EU, this app is great. It's free. You should download it. It's called Reopen EU. They give almost up-to-the-minute updates on travel restrictions and limitations based on COVID. So it's really important. It makes your trip easier. So the next part of our journey involved us moving from Spain to Ireland, and so check out the next video to see the documentation you need for that specific mode.
And if you're interested in checking out more of our videos, don't forget to hit subscribe and ring that bell so that you can get notified of all of our upcoming videos.
We should have coffee to make ourselves look really comfortable. This is from Spain to Portugal. So you don't have to say any of that.
Don't say anything.
Don't get into that.
Hi everyone, it's Gina and Steven with Live Deeper 10X, and it's good to see you today. We're here to talk with you about... Nope, don't want to do that. Hi everyone, it's Gina and Steven with Live Deeper 10X. Good to see you. Nope.
You can say that.
No. Okay. So it's important to know...
Oh, sorry, go ahead. The disclaimer. I keep forgetting that. Okay. And that was not the Gina take it away. That was like, let's get to the video.
Oh,
Yeah,
so I
no,
should.
I
But
just
you
used
looked at
take it
me.
away. I did.
Yeah, but you
I did.
looked at me.
No,
So
you.
you said, "Look at me." So you should. So is it going to say Gina, take it away? You're not going to say that twice. That would be kind of
No,
corny.
I wouldn't. That's
I mean,
why.
saying it one time is
So
corny.
that, yeah. So that. No, it's not.